Hey everybody, welcome back to my little workshop remodel. So this is where I want my welding stuff to be. This is the Vevor welding table. So let's get it out of the box. We'll see how good or how bad it is. I bought this with my own money. Vevor doesn't know me from Adam. Hopefully this will be good enough. So maybe I'll turn you on to something great, and maybe I'll say don't go buy this one, go get something else. So let's get it out of the box. There we go. So let me show these to you as I'm pulling them out. Everything was packaged fairly well. Nothing appears so far to be bent or damaged. This is obviously the top here, I think. Yes. Let's get it out of the bag. It has got a film of oil over it. Fairly heavy. Let me get my calipers. We'll see how heavy that really is. Okay, let's measure that top real quick, because I was getting conflicting reports of the thickness of this top material. So I am right at, try a slightly different spot. No, it's coming out about the same. I am 2.7 millimeters thick, actually 2.73, but I think I opened it up a little bit. 2.73 in inches. That would be, come on, that would be 0.107 inches. So, yeah, I don't know. It feels pretty stout, to be honest with you. 1/10 of an inch thick. Okay, one thing to note is that this seems to come with no instructions whatsoever. Now, other things I've looked and read about it said the same. I'd like to think I'm smart enough to install a table with 4 legs, a shelf, and a top without needing instructions, but you know what? I guess we're going to find out. they did paint it or coat it after they punched the holes. Some of the things I've read in this said the holes weren't punched all the way through, but mine do appear to be all punched out quite nicely and painted after they've been punched. The only part that really looks like crap is this little end thing, which I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but you can see they welded the corners and ground it. No attempt to make it look nice again. I don't know that I care. No, I do know I don't. So that's fine. Let's see if we can get some legs on it and stand it up. I think it's going to be the perfect size for here. Okay, these are the nuts and bolts that hold the top onto the legs. They look pretty decent quality. I mean, certainly good enough for this. They did not provide washers, which I guess it probably doesn't really need a washer, but just something else to fumble around and drop on the ground and lose. But seems like it would have been nice. I probably have enough to do it, but you know what? I'm going to put it together the way it comes, and we're going to see what that's like. Okay, one thing to note is that Vevor shows this table on their website. They show this shelf, not table. They show it going on with this open side, you know, with this lip up, so it's like, yeah, I think I'm going to put it on the other way. Is there any reason why I should put it on the other way or shouldn't put it on the other way? I mean, if you put it on with this side toward the top, things can't slide off. But if you have welders that you're going to set on there and use there, and they've got cables coming out near the bottom, you're either going to have to put a piece of wood under there to hold them up, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of having something where things can't slide off, or you're going to have the thing sitting on its cable instead of on its feet. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it the opposite way they want it, just because that's the kind of asshole I am. These are the washers and nuts for the casters. They did give me 4 nuts. They shorted me a washer, or at least I can't find it, but I have one of my own that'll work, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so everything's pretty much finger tight. Let's flip it over. The casters are tight. Let's flip it over the way we want it and tighten it up. Whoa! We are loosey-goosey here. My goodness. Let's get it over into the wall for now. Now I guess we have to ask ourselves, do we want to put this on? And which side do we want it on? I think I'd probably put it over here. I think I'd probably put it open side up, don't you? So it can be like a little catch tank. Okay, there we go. They say it will hold 1,100 pounds. I don't have anything. I just don't happen to have two small block V8s to set on it right at the moment to test that. But let's give it 220, huh? Well, it'll hold 220 pounds. See if it'll hold 50 or 60. So it'll hold the crappy 55-pound Harbor Freight anvil. And that's good enough for me. It's actually fairly sturdy. I'm quite impressed with it for the price. So I got all my stuff loaded onto it, at least what I'm going to be needing right now. My welder's plasma cutter, my little gearbox. Some other things are loaded on the shelf underneath, and I've got some things I'm going to be working on today loaded on the top, ready to go. So that is the Vevor welding table. You can find these usually under $150. I will put a link on Amazon. You can find them on eBay sometimes for less, but sometimes you got to watch some of the sellers over there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to be using this a lot in the future, and if I find any other faults with it or anything I really like about it, I'll come back and let you know. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.